So James, can you tell us a little bit of some of the customer case studies or some of the references, I guess, that VIQTOR Davies have?
Yes, absolutely. They're fairly many and various in different places, but some examples. So in the not too distant past, we did the entire data strategy for the Abu Dhabi government.
Okay.
At a national level. It sounds incredibly grand, but Abu Dhabi, of course, is a fairly small country. So their data strategy was practical, whereas trying to do the same thing in the UK would be verging on impossible.
Yeah.
That was a huge piece of work, extremely well received, and enabled them to put a strategy together to up their ranking, which is the main thing they seem to care about, in the global ranking of data competence and experience. Another one that is a really big piece of work we're doing recently is with the UK government, which is the UK Home Office Data Analytics Competency Centre. So the UK Home Office has a requirement to analyse lots of data that the UK government has. They'd probably shoot me if I told you what data, but and we've been actively working with them to put in place their entire programme of work from the strategy to the architecture to the technology, some of which is IBM technology, and to exploit that from the benefit of the UK Home Office requirements, whatever they might be. That's going extremely successfully at the moment, and will continue to be doing so for the next few years, Brexit notwithstanding.
You've named a couple of customers in the public sector. Is there a particular industry focus you have?
Not
or is that...
particularly. I was about to move away from the public sector exactly for that reason. But yes, we know that we do quite a bit in public sector. We do quite a lot in financial services. They tend to be less keen that we name them specifically. But we've done a lot of work with quite a number of major insurers, both here and in the Netherlands, in terms of, again, take their data strategy, how do you actually build a data platform, and how do you exploit the data platform? What a surprise, that's what we do. So some of the biggest insurers in the UK we're working with right now to deliver their solutions in this space, and also some of the biggest banks across Europe. If we look at other sectors, we're currently working with, for instance, Unilever, who are re-engineering a lot of their data platforms to enable the next phase of their existence. And we're working very closely with them in the UK and North America and in the Far East right now to implement specifically their master data programs at this point in time.
So you've got some illustrious client references across many industries. If there's a new customer that wants to get in touch with VIQTOR Davis, how do they get in touch with you?
It's also worth mentioning we do work with a wide variety of customers, not just large enterprises.
Yes.
And a lot of our favourite solutions are with mid-market clients who have slightly different issues than the large enterprises, but they're equally as challenging from a data perspective. In terms of how to get in touch with us, obviously our website, www.victordavis.com, will always find us. There's plenty of case studies, there's plenty of white papers, and there's plenty of blogs and things like that on there that show useful information. We have specifically got our book, which is called Crossing the Data Delta. How do you exploit data is what it's about. It's very well recognised by the market. Gartner specifically have cited the fact that with it and one of their own books together, you've covered the whole data problem, which is nice of them. So go to our website. Alternatively, we can easily be found, telephone, etc., or speak to me directly, james.wilkinson@victordavis.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you for coming in today. It's been really great hearing about you turning data into insight, so thank you.
Thank you.